a simple back strain left me with 8 months of chronic pain. My life was consumed by pain, and I was always thinking about it, wondering if it was going to get worse. Soon it was limiting my life and happiness, and my life was revolved around the pain. Not only was I living a life of pain, but also one of fear and hopelessness. I spent a fortune trying to find a way to stop the pain. Countless doctor's visits, physical therapy, x-rays, MRIs, special mattresses, special shoes, special exercise programs, but nothing worked. The emotional costs were even higher. Not only did I miss out on 8 months of my life, but I missed out on enjoying my family. Imagine my surprise when I found there was nothing structurally wrong with my back, and that the cure was in my mind, and best of all, it was free. I learned that I had TMS, and the cure was a mind-body connection. I encourage each and every one of you in this audience to listen to my story, my struggles, and my triumph over chronic pain with an open mind. Don't be a skeptic, just listen and consider what I am saying. I ask each of you to venture to believe that the chronic pain which is taking over America is in most cases not a medical problem, but an emotional problem. 3 main points to ending TMS through the mind-body connection are understanding what TMS is, using the mind-body connection to treat it, and committing to giving TMS treatment a try. Tension myositis syndrome, or TMS, is a condition in which the unconscious mind produces physical pain in an effort to distract from feeling negative feelings which are deep inside our subconscious mind. According to Dr. John Sarno, the pioneer of TMS and a doctor at New York University School of Medicine, tension myositis syndrome is characterized by varied patterns of pain in the neck, shoulders, upper and lower back, and often in the legs and arms as well. Pain can occur in increasing frequency over many years, and in some people it eventually becomes chronic. It can dominate a person's life. Pain and the fear of pain sharply restrict physical activity. This statement is the focus of Dr. Sarno's book, Mind Over Back Pain. I know this idea sounds crazy, but it really isn't. Consider this. It's a long-known fact that people with type A personalities are more at risk for heart problems and high blood pressure. Come to find out, people who have TMS have type A personalities, me included. Think about the fight or flight syndrome, in which the brain activates nervous and adrenal systems to induce a survival state. These are both examples of the brain causing physical effects upon our bodies. If these are not evidence to the link between the mind and body, I don't know what is. This is how TMS works. When you are stressed, emotions are transmitted to the autonomic nervous system, which cuts off oxygen to muscles, tenses the muscles, and causes pain. When I first began reading about TMS, I wondered if it could really be tension causing my back pain. Then I was encouraged by what I read in an article by Monty Heffley, who is a mind-body coach. He said, "A person must address how they are generating inner tension and how they are repressing emotional energy. We are always generating a quality of energy that is being transmitted automatically to our autonomic nervous system. When the quality of this energy reaches our nervous system, we begin to receive the effect in the form of symptoms." I began to consider times of chronic pain in my life. There was the time when I had the chronic foot pain for no medical reason. I realize now that this was a physical distraction from the anger I felt over not finishing college after high school and feeling stuck in an unfulfilling job. Then there was the bout with migraines, which I now realize was a physical distraction for my being upset that my oldest son was nearly grown and would soon be beginning a life of his own. I realize now that the chronic back pain was from my fear of growing older and becoming chronically ill, which stemmed from emotions over my grandmother's long battle with chronic illness. Once I put the pieces together, it seemed simple to me that TMS was my problem. My understanding was further enhanced by St. John Providence website on TMS. According to this website, through the autonomic nervous system, the brain initiates physiological changes and painful symptoms develop soon after. And usually the symptoms are so painful and so distressing that it's impossible to focus on anything else. Many people don't want to accept TMS as their diagnosis because they believe someone's trying to tell them that the pain is only in their mind. According to Sarno, however, the opposite is true. In Sarno's book, The Mind-Body Prescription, he says, Psychosomatic pain is pain that doesn't just originate from physical causes, and the word psychosomatic is often misunderstood to mean it's all in the mind or it's not real or imaginary. Psychosomatic pain can be just as excruciating as other pain. For one thing, it is very real. It occurs in the body through body mechanisms. What makes it psychosomatic is that it is related to emotions as well. Now that you understand what TMS is, how it works, what causes it, and who gets it, now let's learn about TMS treatment. Before beginning TMS treatment, you should check with your doctor to make sure you don't have any serious medical problems. Serious medical problems do not normally include bulging discs because many people have these characteristics with no pain. TMS treatment is multi-staged. It begins with fully accepting TMS and the mind-body connection as the source of your pain. Then you begin to use a journal to document stresses and painful times in your life. Take time each day to listen to your subconscious mind. Set goals to increase activities and return to normal function without focusing on the pain. You must commit to maintaining a positive attitude and don't become disheartened. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time for the treatment to work. For me, it took about 6 weeks. For others longer, and for others still, they may have immediate results. Many people have used mind-body techniques to treat a variety of physical problems. For example, according to Barbara Levine, an author who used mind-body techniques to heal an inoperable brain tumor, holistic medicine increasingly understands the role language plays in translating thoughts and emotions into physical conditions. The mind's power lies in its ability to think, reason, remember, and create images. Without conscious awareness, we choose what images and thoughts we want to focus on. Some images support physical well-being, while others encourage illness and suffering. Emotions affect the body, even if we don't understand how or why. People who have experienced life-changing results are quick to speak out in favor of TMS treatment and of Dr. John Sarno, who pioneered it. These people include TV and radio personality Howard Stern, who says, "My life before Dr. Sarno was filled with excruciating shoulder and back pain. For 20 years I thought my back pain was due to my height or some sort of spine problem. But all my thoughts were wrong. Imagine the miracle in my life when in a matter of weeks my back pain disappeared. Imagine my shock when I applied Dr. Sarno's principles and never suffered a single symptom again. Quite simply, I owe Dr. Sarno a lot." Now that we have learned about TMS and the treatment of TMS, I want to encourage you to give TMS treatment a try. After all, you have self-awareness to gain and nothing to lose. TMS treatment can leave you more self-aware and less physical pain and more in tune with your emotions, and best of all, it's free. According to the website of Dr. David Schechter, a graduate of Princeton University, if you suffer from chronic back pain, give this a go. What do you have to lose? It worked for me after a year of intense pain and near immobility. This is a structured approach to figuring out the psychological causes for your pain. It really works. What more can I say? I have resumed all activities and new ones to boot. I never consider my back before trying something new anymore. This has been a complete turnaround. Now, I know it's hard to accept that your mind can cause you pain. Why in the world would your body attack itself? But I ask you to think about autoimmune diseases like diabetes, thyroid disease, rheumatoid arthritis, and lupus. All of these are examples of the body attacking itself. If this is true, could it not also be true that your mind can cause your body physical pain? Think about physically painful times in your life. Do they coincide with highly emotional times? To treat TMS, realize what causes your stress, focus on these emotions, and then you'll be on the road to ending your chronic pain. Now you understand the full details of TMS and have learned the ways in which TMS can be treated. Chronic pain is often the result of TMS, which is an emotional disorder that causes physical pain as a distraction from negative emotions. TMS can be treated with understanding, acceptance, and self-exploration. I hope you can now believe that by using the mind-body connection, you can end chronic pain. Now that you've learned about TMS and how you can treat it, I encourage each and every one of you in the audience to give it a try. Read Dr. Sarno's books. Visit Monty Huffley's webpage and watch his video. Print Dr. Schechter's journal and devote 30 days to completing it. These actions can change your life for the better and can eliminate your chronic pain. I know they sure work for me, and I hope I have persuaded you to give them a try because they can work for you too.